Hey, what's going on today, guys? I just said that's the first time in the last two videos I think that I've said that. But today I am going to be working on the Civic here. I plan on finishing my light setup that I have that surrounds my box, which is kinda crooked. Yeah, kinda crooked, but I do have these LEDs I plan on putting somewhere up in there, maybe right on this little part right here, like right in here. And then I plan on wiring it to this switch right here, which will allow the LEDs to come on whenever I open and shut the trunk here. So I'm going to start on getting on that done. I have to replace my fuse up here because right now none of my dome lights work or anything. I'll update y'all as soon as I get everything wired up. Alright, so I got the LEDs in. They're all wired up. And they're pretty tucked away. They're actually pretty bright for how free they were. And whenever I close the trunk, let's see, I already have my back seats down because I mounted my amp too low, but now you can't see nothing. So that was the easy part of today. I'm also putting the same type of strips. I don't know why I was aiming that way, but alright. I'm also putting the same type of strips into the Miata over there, but I'm not. The Miata, as we all know, doesn't have anything that I can already run the lights to and then call it a day. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna do it on it's not a 12 volt system. I think it's like a 7 or 8 volt system of just batteries that I'm going to wire to a switch and then have the LEDs ran to that. And then every time I just pop the trunk, I'm going to flip the switch and then the lights will be on whenever the trunk's open. So I'm going to go grab my other thing of LEDs, my battery pack, my batteries, and probably some heat shrink, because I'm not going to butt connector them together. I'm going to do heat shrink because I feel like that's a little bit more efficient. So these are what I'm using to run the LEDs to the back. The same ones I just put in the Civic. It's just going to take some batteries. I think it's only like 2 or 3 of them, and then a little switch that probably won't even be mounted anywhere. It's just going to be ran to the center console. So whenever I pop the trunk, I can already turn on the switch right there, and then boom, the LEDs will be on. The hardest part will be finding somewhere to mount the LEDs without them. I think I actually just found a place. It's like right in here, and I don't think anyone will ever see that, and I think it'll stick, honestly. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Why do I keep going that way? I'm going to go ahead and start running all my wires back there. I got to run back inside, grab my battery pack, because I forgot to do that when I was inside grabbing all this stuff. These are old. I'm probably going to have to upgrade my LEDs soon. But I'm going to run inside, grab that, and then hopefully this video doesn't turn out like crap. I'm hoping not. So, the LED install on the Miata is going to have to be put on pause a little bit. I don't know if you can see this right here, but focus. No, it's not going to focus, is it? Anyway, you get the gist of it. It's cracked in multiple locations, and I mean, I wired it up to see if it. Nope, it's just so brittle that every time I go to bend it, it's just breaking. That's awesome. I'm probably going to run to AutoZone or O'Reilly's, something like that, to try to find some more LEDs. I don't need nothing fancy, nothing expensive, just something bright and white. So this shouldn't cost me too much. I had to take the amp out because the amp that I had in the Civic was let's just say it needs some repairs. So after I get that amp fixed, and I'm going to put that amp back into, I'm going to put the amp that was in here back in here, and then the amp that I have for the Civic back into the Civic, and then that should be done. I'm still waiting on ordering my box and my sub, just because it takes money and other things have to come first, like bills and responsibilities. So I'll pick this video back up after I get some more LEDs. Okay, so I was sitting here wondering, well, I don't have anything else to do, and I haven't went and bought the LEDs yet, but I do have this I can throw onto the Civic right quick. Little SI rep grill, I guess is what you could call it. And I mean, I've had it sitting in my back seat for like a month and a half now, so why not? It'll make time pass, I guess, waiting on Journey to get back, because we're going on a date tonight to Chili's for some reason. Just kidding. It's alright, I guess. Not the biggest fan of Chili's food though. But yep, I'm gonna get started on doing this, and I haven't got nothing better to do. Okay, so the first thing you want to do to be able to change out your EX grill with a missing emblem to an SI grill with, again, a missing emblem is you want to take all these out. It's not hard, just grab a little Phillips head like this or something, and you have one here, 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 and here. And then you have, let me see, it's right in here. You can either use like a screwdriver or a socket, and you got one on the other side, and the whole bumper comes off. And then on the back of here, on the back of your stock grill, there's screws holding it on, and if I'm not mistaken, there's even some more of those. Okay, since obviously I'm a liar, there's no more of these that you got to deal with, but right here, going all the way across, well, not really, there's only 4 screws that you got to get, and then this comes off, and then you'll be able to put your new one on, and then pretty much put it back together. This is vice versa, the way you took it off. So I got it on. It definitely needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but the whole car does, so there's nothing new there. It was actually a lot easier to get this on than what I thought it was going to be. You didn't have to do any of the screws at the bottom here. It just slides on, and you just put these clips in, and somehow, I mean, I lost some of my clips with the process, but it'd be like that sometimes. And there's the old one. See, that's where the screws were on the old one, and then you had a screw right there on each side too. So a lot less to put it on than it was to take it off. It legit just slides into the crease right there, and then you put the little clips back in, and then you're good to go. Let me take everything out from underneath my hood, and I will close it, and then we'll see how the fitment is. Not bad, not bad. It's honestly the same that it was with the stock grill on, so I can't complain at all. I mean, something that I got that grill for free from one of my buddies that had it just laying at his house, and he didn't even own an EK coupe of any year. I think the only Honda he's ever had was an EG hatch, and then after that it's been all Subarus. But he doesn't vape, which is weird. No, I'm joking. I do want to get my wing resprayed, because this thing has definitely seen better days. I might send it down and just go to AutoZone or O'Reilly's and get the paint color myself, and then spray it and then clear it. And same with, I want to wrap the hood something. I'm probably going to wrap the hood like a gloss black or something simple, because that would take a lot of spray paint to paint, and I don't know how to use a spray rig by any means, so I'm not going to even attempt to do that. But I have wrapped a couple of things, so it shouldn't be too bad. I do want to respray this fender. The fender wouldn't be too bad, and maybe the bumper I don't think would be too bad either. It's not going to look professional by any means, but you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to do this all by myself because it's a learning experience for myself, and it creates good content for you guys that do watch my videos, for the few that do. I was going to continue working on the Miata today, but I think I'm going to save that for a separate video and do everything in that video like I did with this in this video, and then call it a day like that, because I still don't know where I'm going to mount the battery pack. I don't know how I'm going to mount the battery pack, probably like double-sided tape or something. And it also gives me time to think if I want to do the ones that can color change, or if I want to do the ones that are just strictly white whenever I open the trunk. So I have options I gotta weigh out here. I don't think the video will be over just yet, because I think Journey might want to be in it. I don't know. I do know that I'm going to take a break for a little bit. I have my cousin coming over. I have to help her wire up her radio. That's going to be super easy. She's not doing like a system or anything. She's just putting a head unit in, and all I gotta do is pretty much follow the wires back with the diagram that I have, and then after that, that will be done. So I guess I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Well, in a little bit for y'all will be a second, but for me it'll be probably a couple hours. See y'all in a little bit. I realized I didn't get an outro to this video. Journey and I's date went really well, and then we went and helped my buddy put some bags on his Speed 3. I should have filmed that. That'd have been good content, but I didn't. It's about 11 o'clock now. I'm tired. We're all tired. So this is my outro. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace out, and I'll see you on the next one.